We are finally in Nakuru.
We are in Nakuru.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's been such a long trip. So this is the first stop for our trip, and he wants shoma.
Especially Rwanda has.
All right, let's go.
In this video, two of my friends and I go on a road trip. First, I'll be meeting my brother and sister I have not met for almost 3 years now. Two of my friends, Kim and Marius, will meet my family. This is the best feeling ever. We're traveling by bus. This is like 17 hours of the trip. At least that was what I thought. Stay tuned to find out more. From troubles at the border, long hours traveling, a lot was awaiting. Here's our travel.
So this is the lounge. It's very low ceiling. Wait, you don't have the room around here. We're going to Kigali. Yes. Passing a border. We were doing the modeling thing. We're in Kisumu. Almost.
They're checking the COVID vaccination because this is the first place I meant to go there.
Busia.
From the border of Uganda. It's been a long, long wait.
What happened was we got stuck. We almost missed our bus from the border of Uganda because my friends were having issues with their visas. And what they applied for was an East African visa. But since they had other visas prior, it was a very complicated process.
We just arrived to Uganda and it took us so long. It's so hot. And I have to say this, I was not expecting this to be this way.
We finally made it after long, long hours. When we reached at the border of Rwanda, everything was different. Rwanda is known to be straightforward. The experience was nice, the immigration officer were really kind. Now the next quest was to find our Airbnb once we reach Kigali.
Yeah, it's not so far. Do you know the way, Marius?
Yes, just up there.
Alright, we can go.
I think we can go walking.
Yeah.
Let's walk there.
Thank you. You were here yesterday?
Which ones are the Korean cars?
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Yeah. Maybe Kia. I've never seen Kia here, but...
So I think it's here.
Alright.
Somewhere here.
And later on that night, I met my sister.
Kutwengi kikarini.
I don't know what to do with this.
I don't know why.
Just say something.
Alright, so we've seen
Also, special shout out to Kim. This is his GoPro. Now I have all these B-rolls.
Actually, it films two sides anyways. Yeah, we're
Oh.
really happy.
It's filming in two sides.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's this one or this one.
This one, I think.
Oh, it is this one? Alright. A good morning to you. So well, I just finished right now I'm using my phone and I don't have any tripod, and you can see there's nothing that can hold this phone, and sometimes I just need to be creative that way. It's a very beautiful morning here in not Nairobi. I'm still making these mistakes, but in Kigali. Kigali is such a special city for me. I spent many years here, not many, but 4 years. I have family here, and last time that I was here, I was a young person, but now that I'm back after such a long time, I feel so different. There's one thing to travel by yourself, but it's also another thing to travel with other people. So 30 hours, almost 2 days traveling by bus, but it is worth it. We're now currently staying in this place called Kachiro. I know it must be so funny. In the morning, I just decided to walk outside and kind of journal a bit and talk about what has been happening. Now, I have not fear, but I'm still getting better at vlogging in public where I need to speak because you don't know what you're talking about. So I have to sit down and plan something, because I feel like I want this story to be interesting and to have now finally it stopped. So I feel like so whenever I do these videos, honestly, I think that I'm not the best vlogger out there, because bringing this story together while you're just outside there can be really hard.
You know what? Deep down, I knew I just had to keep journaling and everything would make sense. And that's exactly what I did. Next up, we're going to visit a school in Nyagahanga. We were invited by the principal of that school. So in his first visit to Rwanda, Marius visited this school. But now he decided to go back there, and we have the privilege to accompany him and explore this beautiful place.
The thing about this is that I wish I came here earlier or explored this a bit. That's something that I like about this trip because I've seen this before, but I get to see this again, and I want to share with you like this one. It's so clear, the camera.
I love cows and milk, and this place happens to have cows. Let's see what happens.
Like rabbits.
Rabbits. So basically, this is a farm.
It has all animals.
And this is chicken place. Pigs.
You want to see, Marius?
Whoa. They cannot jump. They cannot jump. Yes. They can get outside.
No, that they can't. They can't.
At all.
Yes, they can't. They remain very angry. Okay, you will have a bus of 2 p.m.
Yes, we need to talk about the tickets. Initially, our plan was to come here to Kigali, spend some time, go to Nyagahanga, go visit the school, and then go to Gisenyi. This is my second time being here, but I think I'm just gonna enjoy every single second of it. And now this is where we're gonna stay for the night. It is a camping site, but it's beautifully designed. I don't know if I can call it an Airbnb or a camping site. What I know is just that we had beds in a giant tent.
Nice. Good morning to you. So we reached here a bit late yesterday after some chicken. We reached here a bit late than we thought. The journey was very long, but we finally made it. Oh, it feels so good to be here. I did my journaling just like I've been planning to do that. And the reason why I'm doing this journaling series or journaling while I'm traveling is because I would really like to find clarity in whatever I think about and to share this story easily. I've been doing that for all these days that I've been traveling, and I'm getting answers. One of the answers that I'm getting is that I really need to do this very often because just like I said, it makes my thoughts may, feel clear. And also, as a traveler, or when I'm traveling, I get to plan ahead what I'm gonna talk about, see how the story's going, and what I've done so far. Like for right now, for example, I know that I want to talk about this different stops we've been having, and pretty much this is the first time that I traveled for like a week non-stop, basically showing you around and exploring these new places that I visited. Well, the fact that it's gonna be sad when we go back home. It's really beautiful out there. You can see the lake, you can see some small islands.
Staying at this place made me realize something. It made me want to do this in my life. This is my first trip that I consider fully independent. A trip where I'm with my friends because I want to travel, not going for school or any other purpose. There's beauty in this place and there's beauty in traveling. In the near future, I want to do this.
Now we're going for boat ride. Let's go. We have someone accompanying us, and this is how it's oh, I feel like I'm about to fall. This was the place.
Time to practice my Kirundi. So Kirundi and Kinyarwanda are generally almost the same language, slightly some difference, but we all understand each other.
Oh.
Burundians and Rwandans watching this video will totally laugh at my accent. It has definitely changed. I still speak, but sometimes feel like a little bit cringy, I would say. Even though I'm a native speaker, I should do better.
So we're now having a tour on it. We're gonna reach some things to extract this case from the lake. So we can see these platforms. Yes. These platforms of hello. It's Marius from BBC.
But yeah, I did it well. I translated. This is a price of learning other languages, I would say. Speaking many languages has a downside.
So this boat takes this sand that you see to a company, and this company is for cement. Mu Rwanda nyene? Mu Rwanda? So there is a place near the city where it comes from, but it's still in Rwanda.
We have come to the end of our journey. It was amazing, life-changing. I want to do this again. The only reason I don't create, even though I enjoy it so much, is that I often feel stuck. But here is another way to look at it. This is what I like to call the monkey brain. This type of brain is always loud and it wants to create.
나이로비로 돌아갑니다. 안녕 감팔라. 안녕.
안녕. 나이로비에 도착합니다.